Vampire Survivors made it possible for gamers to become the final boss. Playing overpowered characters in these bullet heaven games delivers a thrilling dopamine rush we never knew we needed, but it's not the only game out there. Here are 10 games that are like Vampire Survivors. Let's begin with Brotato. While it might not be the pinnacle of this bullet heaven bonanza, it's undeniably enjoyable in its own unique ways. Why? Because you're controlling a potato shooting aberrations of flesh. Similar to Vampire Survivors, you're shooting waves of enemies, so upgrading and acquiring more firepower should be ingrained into your spud's mind. Pickle is another title you should try. Essentially, it's the same game as Brotato, but you're playing as a different vengeful vegetable with an even angrier face. What makes these games special is not only the fact that we are well-armed vegetables, but also that they make excellent mobile titles you can enjoy while on the go. If you're itching for a challenge, try 20 Minutes Till Dawn. It's like Vampire Survivor, but with actual shooting. If you're not careful, its endless hordes can back you into a corner. Pew 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 your way till morning or save your breath for the next run. Each character brings its own gameplay gimmick, like Scarlet, in which she can blow up enemies with her grenade launcher. Picking the right combination of characters and upgrades increases your chances of survival. Bardbarian couldn't quite wield an axe, a candle, to match these games though. Not because it was that good, but it was the OG, the granddaddy of them all. It came out 7 years before Vampire Survivors even hit mainstream. You're not the only one dishing out monster smackdowns here. No, you're summoning your own squad of warriors to also fight for you. And how? Through the sheer force of rock music, naturally. It is a wild mix of tower defense, rhythm action, and roguelike. As a result, Brad's quest to defend his own town from monsters laid the groundwork for the rest of the games on this list. If you're seeking a game that engages your brain power, Soulstone Survivors is an excellent choice. It boasts a huge skill tree with extensive upgrades that transform your character into a bullet hell boss. Similarly, Spellbook Demonslayers offers the same experience. Both games feature easy-to-learn upgrades that turn our characters into living weapons. Forget guns and rocket launchers, magic is the way to go here. They skillfully blend Hades' RPG mechanics with Vampire Survivors' chaotic bullet action. Nothing's more satisfying than being the most overpowered person in the room. Although they're currently in Steam's early access, fans are already enjoying the high replay value of both games, plus it has no microtransactions. Nordic Ashes also keeps itself different by dousing its bullet heaven roguelite with all things Norse. It's for the fans of Vikings, gods, and Ragnarok. Picking a hero is one thing, keeping them on fire is another. What sets Nordic Ashes apart from Vampire Survivors is that it encourages us to get good. The game gets progressively harder. The boss fights? They're a pain in the ass if you're using terrible builds. Okay, so you're not exactly Kratos, but with a sprinkle of upgrades and a touch of good fortune, you'll be finding yourself all the way to your own seat in Odin's Valhalla. Out of all the games in this list, Project Lazarus stands out as the most unique. It's not because it takes a different path from the typical bullet heaven frenzy, but rather, its graphics are 3D, and it's a mecha game that turns your robot into a hulking metal monster. Armed to the teeth with heavy weaponry, you'll plow through hordes of aliens effortlessly. As long as you're snug inside your mecha, you're an unstoppable force. Suiting up is also required in Gunsuit Guardians, a game where we take it to the skies and blast alien waves in a bullet rain. You might not be Iron Man, but with upgrades you can become even more. Each gunsuit offers unique abilities like increased movement speed, ammo count, or health. If you've made it this far into the video, you can already tell that having a good build is essential for all the games in this list. The same applies to Gunsuit Guardians. But let's dial down the destruction and end this list with a touch of rainbow magic. Enter Holocure. If you're fully immersed in the world of HoloLive, this game is tailor-made for you. Fans will really enjoy seeing their favorite VTubers using the power of cuteness to gracefully dismantle enemies. And the best part? It's completely free, with more updates on the way. While they may not be officially affiliated with HoloLive, this fan-made project has masterfully transformed these characters into charming wrecking balls.